Thomas McLaughlin came in 1924. He was a Seattle nurseryman and was interested in Southern California as a place to plant his bulbs, and he looked all over. But finally, coming to Leucadia, he said, "This is the spot." So we were very fortunate in as much as he had a source of water, because in 1923 the Hodges Dam provided water for our community. And so his idea was to allow local people to start their growing, start being nurserymen themselves. What he did was to ask for 98 crates of bulbs from Holland. And when they arrived, he told the locals, he said, "Take what you want. Start your own businesses and let's see what happens." And so that's how our flower industry was started. Also at the same time, he was interested in showing to the communities, as well as nationally and internationally, the flowers that we produce. And so in 1925, we had our first midwinter flower festival. This continued for 10 years. And we had visitors from all over the nation, as well as from international people who traveled to see it. Unfortunately, the Depression at that time caused the Midwinter Festival to fail. We called ourselves at that time too that we were the flower capital of the world. Well, we may have been the flower capital of California or the flower capital of the United States, but I don't think we were the flower capital of the world. But it was fun to say, and it is still fun to say. Mark Owens is the owner of this garden area. He was responsible also for helping us with the reconstruction of the schoolhouse and also the bathroom that we have on that particular site. So we're in debt to Mark for many, many things. Nevertheless, this live oak that you see here was a plant, or a tree rather, that was local. And two sites used that particular oak tree in their name, in their title. The Encinitas Rancho and also Encinitas. It all came from the Spanish expedition that went over to establish forts in what was called at that time Upper California. And so they wanted to establish a fort in San Diego, and they wanted to establish a fort in Monterey. Well, as the expedition under Gaspar de Portola came through Encinitas right there at El Camino Real, which was established by this particular Spanish group, they saw these oak trees in the valley. And so they called the site in the diary of the minister, not the minister, but the priest that was with the group. They called it Cañada Encina, and that's where it's the Valley of Little Oaks, or the Hill of Little Oaks, as the Spanish interpretation goes. So we're very fortunate to look at this particular tree and know that it's part of our namesake.